hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by his dimmed and flaring lamps. His truth is marching on. Amen. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make them free. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Thank God. I appreciate that, Sister Kathy. Thank God today that His truth is still marching on. Thank God for His words today that we have today, that we can study and get closer to Him. You got your Bibles this morning, turn over to St. John chapter 16. St. John chapter 16. I promised some of them this morning that I wouldn't get out behind the pulpit, but I just don't feel like I can go through this message without. So y'all just pray for me this morning that God will give me the wind, give me the strength, give me the words to preach and teach this morning, that it will bring Him and His glory to praise. John 16. 33, verse 33. And it says, "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." Let us go to the Lord in prayer. Father, we love you. We appreciate you so much, precious Lord. Father, I thank you this morning for for your many wonderful blessings, God. Thank you, Lord, for each one that's here this morning. Lord, and those that's not here this morning, we just ask you to be with them, Lord, too, in a very special way. We ask you to meet their needs. We ask you to watch over and protect them, God. We ask you this morning, Lord, to come down and visit us this morning. I feel your presence here this morning, God. And I just ask you to speak to our hearts, starting with me, Lord. Lord, any sin there, I ask you to convict me of it, Lord. Lord, and I ask you to speak to every heart here this morning. Lord, and those that's on our prayer list, you know their needs. I ask you to meet those needs, Father, too, according to your will, Lord. I love you this morning, Lord. I surrender all to you, God. These things, Father, I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Praise the Lord this morning. In this, as I sat down to study Thursday night, and I couldn't get away from this verse, and this is what come in to my mind, what the Lord led me to. Security, Brother Bill. Security. You know, we've got people today that's got security systems all across this world. And they want man to put their confidence in that. Here it is, this, you trust in this right here, and we'll put this in your house for so much. And then you can't nobody get in, can't nobody break in and steal without somebody knowing. Well, Brother Rudy, if you got one of them in your house today, let me tell you what, they can break in there and they can get what they want out of there before the law gets there. Amen. And that's the same way it is with us today. The old devil's running about trying to see who he may find. But let me tell you what, there ain't but one person that you can put your security in or your safety in, what you want to call. But my security is in Jesus Christ today. He's the one that I depend upon, and he said they can't nothing remove me out of his hand when I am adopted into his hand. The devil cannot reach in there and pluck me out, Brother John. I'm there because he has adopted me into the family of God. I am a child of God. I've been baptized in the blood of God, and I'm there forever and ever. It ain't that God's going to reject me. What happens to people is we reject God, and that's the reason he puts us to the side, because we reject him. Amen. And we have to stay on our P's and Q's and be in touch with him. That's my safety zone. You can read the book of Psalms, and David always trusted in him. He said, you're my rock. You're my safety zone. You're my protection. You're my shield. You're the one that I'm trusting in. Hey, if David could trust in him, we can too. Amen? Amen. So he's my safety one. He's the one that I can trust in. He's the one that's going to take care of me. He's the one that's going to keep me. He's the one that I am trusted in. And you got people today that wants to counsel you. There's people going to have counsel done for marriages. They're going to save their homes, you know. They're spending big money talking to these to try to save their homes, try to save their marriages, try to save this. Hey, that's fine, Brother Ruth. That's fine if you get the right help from the right one. Amen. Amen. But there's too many of them out there that's after the money and just telling you this. But hey, if I want to be counseled, I go to the root of the problem, Brother Bill. I go to Jesus, Brother John, because Jesus can take the problem. He can solve the problem. Yeah. He's the only one that has the right resource. I can go to him. He don't question my past. He don't question none of this other. He says, come on in, my son. Come on in. I can take care of this problem. There's nothing too big for me or too small. Here I am. Here I am. And you know, today, he's still offering the world. Here I am. Take it. Here I am. You know what? There's too many times that people want to trust in somebody else. In other words, you're already in the frying pan, and you want to trust into them, you want to jump the fire. Hey, Jesus is the one. Not only will he get you out of the frying pan, but if you go in the fire, he'll walk with you. And get what he did with the 3 Hebrew boys? When they was out there and they wouldn't bow down to the old king and worship the idol there, and he said, I'm going to throw you in the fiery furnace, sir. And what did they do? They had enough confidence and trusted in God enough that they said, I know that he is able, Sister Dolly. I know that he's able to deliver me. Amen. If it is his will. But if not, I'll go in the fire. But I still know that he is able to deliver me. Amen. Praise God. And when they threw him in the fiery furnace, what happened? He was right in the midst of the fire. Amen. Hey, he was protected. And that's the way he is with us today. It don't make any difference what we go through. He's right there. He can surround us. That's one of my prayers every morning, every night before I go to bed. That God will put a hedge around my family, protect my boys, my daughter-in-laws, and my grandchildren. Amen. We all need to be praying that prayer, Sister Donna. Amen. That God will put a hedge around them. Amen. Look what they face out here every day in this world. Look what they face. Hey, this world out here, this ain't nothing but a battleground. Amen? Amen. Look what he says there too in John 16 and 32. I wrote these verses down in different parts. In this one there it said, that in me ye may have peace. Praise God. What is he talking about here? He said, trust in him. Praise God. Today we can trust in Jesus Christ because we can have the peace of God there. Brothers and sisters, today, without that peace of God, we cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. I will never forget, I hadn't read the Bible, but God spoke to me and he said, peace I leave with you. Brothers and sisters, when I accepted Jesus as my Savior, he stepped in and he said, my peace I leave with you. He said, I'll be with you until the day Jesus comes to take you home. Brothers and sisters, today I'm standing on that peace. I'm trusting in God because one day I am going home. Amen. I'm just traveling through this old world. This is a battlefield down here that we have to face and we have to work hard at all times. That's the reason over in the book of Ephesians chapter 6, Paul said, put on the whole armor of God. Brothers and sisters, today we will have on the armor of God or we will not make it through this battlefield. Amen. When Jesus was down here, remember what he done? He fought the devil with words. That's the reason that I urge you, study the Bible. Remember the verses. I don't know if you remembers it or not, but when I was learning to read and study the Bible, I would write a verse down, and I kept it in my pocket all the time, Sister Dolly. So I remembered that verse. I memorized that verse. And then I would get a nugget, and I took it with me. Brother John, even while I was at work, I'd pull that verse out of there, and I'd look at it, and I'd read it, and I'd remember it. Why did I want to remember it? To fight the devil. Because I'm in his battlefield. He's after me. He ain't after that that's lost over. He's after you. Those that is sitting in the church today. He's not after those that is in the world. Amen. But Jesus said today, when he told his disciples, Brother Rudy, he said, you're not in the world, but you're of it. You're here in it, but you're not of it. Amen. Brothers and sisters, today, we can be in this world, but we can't have part of it. We don't need to have fellowship with the things of this world. We're going to make it, Lord. Y'all don't tell them I got out behind the pulpit. And then look at the third thing. He said, in the world, you shall have tribulation. Christians are in the world, as I mentioned. But however, this is Satan's battlefield. And there ain't one way to whoop him. You see, Jesus is already whipped him. Amen. Amen. He's been whipped. And we can whip him too. How are we going to whip him? Well, we got the power of God in us today. Through his words. We got the sword of the Spirit, which is the Bible. We remember the words, and we can whoop the devil. Say, get behind me in the name of Jesus. Get behind me, Satan. Why? Because what did Jesus say? Look at that verse. Look what he says down in there. Be of good cheer. What do he wants you to be of good cheer for? But Jesus never failed. He never failed us. Amen. Why? You see, Jesus went to the cross. There ain't nothing that we went through, Brother Rudy, that Jesus hadn't already went through. He was ridiculed. He was kicked. He was stoned. He even had his whiskers pulled out, Brother Rudy. He was whipped. He was cut. He hung on the cross. He died there. He rose the third day. He said, be of good cheer. I've overcome. Brother, that's one of the things that old man said back there. Believed in, didn't he? Amen. Endure. He said, endure. Endure. I'll never forget when he grabbed me by the hands. My life passed away. He said, there, endure. Amen. He held my hand and he cried and he said, there, endure. Endure. Hang in there. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you what. Jesus cried too. Y'all remember when he come up on the mountain and looked down at Jerusalem and he went to Jerusalem. Oh, if they had just known who it was. If they had just known that he was the same. But he ain't failed. He rose again the third day. that me and you could have peace, and we could have joy, and we could endure forever. And we could be with Him forever and ever. Be a good cheer, you could. Christ is our safety zone. Hey, He is our safety. He's our security. Men search for security, but they ain't gonna find it. The only place you're gonna find security is in Jesus Christ. And I know that that my security is in Jesus Christ. I'm trusting in Him today because He's going to take me home. As long as I walk with Him and talk with Him and have fellowship with Him, I'm in the comfort zone. I'm in the comfort zone. And I'm looking forward to going home today. Going home. Amen? Amen. Do you love Him this morning? Amen. Do you appreciate Him? When we gather around the altar, tell Him how much you love Him. Tell Him you appreciate Him. Brother Bill. Yes.